Thanks for coming out. This is a lot of fun. I'll just put this here. My name is Justin Vargas. I'm 31 years old. A little bit about me. I started doing salsa recently. It's a fun little hobby. Yeah, it surprises a lot of people. But to be honest, I don't see what the fuss is all about. I feel like it's a bit of a downgrade from guacamole. I don't know. I've been told that I look like someone who works at REI. I don't, I'm sorry. I do drive a Subaru Outback though, that cancels out. I've also been told that I look like I do shrooms. And I do. You're right about that. I do a little bit of drugs. Some of the drugs I can't do though is weed, which surprises a lot of people because that's like the level 1 drug that we all started with. But for me, it doesn't work. Like I get paranoid, I get anxiety. It just doesn't work with my brain. And I also find that the worst times to smoke weed, like I'll be sitting on my couch, smoking weed, and right as I'm about to peak, I remember that I have to pick up my kids from school. And that's a horrible feeling, you know, like the paranoia, the anxiety, all of that seeps in. So I go and pick them up, I come home, and then I realize, wait, I don't have kids. I just kidnapped somebody right now. Yeah, so I don't do that because I get weird. There are a couple of other drugs that I do pretty much every day, pretty hardcore. They're called Wellbutrin and Lexapro. Pharmaceutical grade, yeah. If you don't know what that is, they're drugs that make you feel fine. That's it. It just kind of helps you get through the day. Anyway, yeah, I don't have kids, and I'm 31 years old, and that's an interesting age to be because a lot of 30-year-olds are having kids, you know, or they're about to have kids, and for me that's weird because if I see other 30-year-olds, they don't look 30 years old to me, like they look still like kind of young. That's kind of a problem because, like, for example, the other day I was at Target, and I was walking around and I see this 30-year-old with clearly their child, and my first thought was, oh, why are those two kids wandering Target all around? And then I thought, oh no, those kids must be lost. I need to go help those kids. So I go help them, look for their mom, but then we all get lost. And it's like my childhood all over again. It's Valentine's weekend, or whatever you call it, and actually I have a girlfriend as of today, which is exciting. By that I mean a cute girl smiled me at Target today, so I think it's pretty serious. No, I am in the dating scene. I'm a veteran of the dating scene. At this point, a full-on colonel. But I like dating. I like the dating process because you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a few things. Like I learned what my love languages are. Do we know what that is? Like it's quality time, acts of service, ketamine. Turns out mine is almost exclusively ketamine. I found out that I don't like when my qualities I don't like in a significant other is when my girlfriend has a sugar daddy. I think that's a kind of a red flag. And I think it's mostly upsetting to me because usually when my girlfriend has a sugar daddy, that guy is not my sugar daddy. You know, I feel like in this economy, like, he needs to adopt me and claim me as independent. You know, I don't know, I think it would be nice to have a sugar daddy. Or, I mean, I never met my dad, so a daddy would be nice. That would be cool. You guys are you adopting? I don't know, I think because I don't have kids, going back to the kids stuff, it kind of gives me like an existential crisis, I feel. Because like, I don't know, like humans were not supposed to be this old, like our expiration date was like around this time, like thousands of years ago. And so I think existential crisis is kind of like a modern human problem. I don't think it was a problem back in the day with like cavemen, you know. I don't think they were sitting around a campfire thinking like, hey dude, do you think there's more to life besides hunting and gathering? I don't know, I just feel like I really want to pursue my passion and do consulting. And they're like, what is that? Like, I don't know, it's just a calling I feel, it's a cool. I like going to restaurants. Anybody else like restaurants? I like work in restaurants because they're one of the few places where I get asked if everything's okay. And that's my therapy. A friend will ask me like, "Hey, did you go to therapy this week?" I'm like, "Yeah, I went to Applebee's." It was cool. I use WebMD sometimes when I'm feeling sick, but it sucks to go onto WebMD to you think you have a cold, but turns out you're actually pregnant. I'm like, shit, this is a lot more worse than I thought. Like I said earlier, I'm 31 years old, and I got housemates, which I like. I like having housemates that keep you company and stuff. It's cool. The one problem I have though is I can hear them having sex all the time, and it's not like Mormon Christian level. It's like very passionate lovemaking, like very kinky stuff, and it's very uncomfortable. So I was talking to a friend about this, and he was like, "Yeah, you should confront your housemates, like say something to them, like that's a shared space, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." So I went up to my housemates and I said, "Listen, Mom, Dad, we need to talk." And this was a lot of fun. I'm Justin Vargas. Thanks for listening.